Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Maddie. Today I have a tutorial on this orange monochromatic fall inspired tutorial. My skin looks like poop. I'm super duper sick. My hair looks like poop. But I have a backdrop, so like that makes up for it. I'm really into this look. I feel like this looks really cool. I'm actually like really excited to go to work. Oh my god, and the sun is like shining through my windows right now. I just look so like glowy. This looks amazing. Anyways, if you'd like to see how to achieve this look right here, then just keep on watching because I am going to show you. Okay, so to start off this look, I'm gonna go into the Anastasia Soft Glam palette. I know my voice sounds like really bad right now, like really bad. I'm dipping into the color Orange Soda, which is this really light orange. It's a really great transition shade. It's one of my favorite Anastasia shadows. And I'm just taking this into the crease. My voice sounds really bad right now, and I'm not loving it, but you know what? We're just gonna carry on. You know what I mean? You know? Our theme for work this weekend is monochromatic fall colors. So the whole team, everyone has been assigned like a fall color. Mine is orange, so I'm gonna do a monochromatic look with oranges, but it has to be different than the look that I did yesterday. So I'm probably gonna use some like extra glitter and some like wing liner or something. I wish that I could use like an accent color, but I think it has to be like all one color. Then I'm gonna go into the Anastasia Jackie Aina palette, which I've been obsessed with, and I'm gonna take the color Ginger, this guy right here, and my throat is so dry. So I'm just taking the ginger color underneath where I applied the orange soda, and I'm doing a bit of a wing shape, like a bit of a V shape. Blending over this eye right here is really hard because I have a scar on my eyebrow and it really pisses me off. I wish I would have gotten stitches, but I was so afraid of stitches when I was a kid. And then this one over here is recent. It doesn't really affect the way that I apply makeup, which is really good. It's like super like superficial, but yeah, I have like a matching scar on each eyebrow. This one's recent. This one happened in like August. Then I'm gonna use the fluffy brush that I used to apply that first orange soda color, and I'm gonna use that to just buff around the edges of the ginger color so that way it's not harsh. I'm gonna dip back into the Jackie Aina palette. I'm gonna use the color Edges, this one right here, which is like a really nice darker orange. I'm applying this straight into the outer corner, not taking it up into the crease much. And then I'm just going back in and blending. And then I'm going to apply a shimmery like orange copper color to the lid. I'm gonna use Sugar Pill Pumpkin Spice. This eyeshadow totally broke in the compact, and at this point I just don't really care about repressing it, so I really just treat it like a loose pigment in a shallow compact. I'm taking some onto my brush. This is a flat brush, and I'm just gonna give it a little spritz, and then I'm going to apply this straight to the lid. I took that brush and I just like really went like into the crease and like into the eye fold just to create like a really sharp line. And I'm gonna do the same thing on this eye. So I have the orange shadow on the lid. I'm gonna go and do a wing liner. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a wing liner and then do a little bit of black in the outer corner just to add some like extra definition, because I feel like I just want like a little bit more. But then we'll do that and then the face. Taking my MAC brushstroke liner, and I'm just gonna wing it. So with a little tiny brush like this, I'm going to take some Black Track Fluid Line from MAC, just a black gel liner, and I'm just going to apply like just like the tiniest bit to the outer corners of both eyes towards like where the wing starts. And I'm kind of like taking it almost into the crease, like almost. And then with a little angle brush with like nothing on it, I'm gonna blend those colors out, or the black I should say. It's kind of similar to the like Halloween look I did last year, like the 80s kitty, but it's not like a solid line. I'm just like kind of blending black into the crease. I'm taking a little bit of black eyeshadow on the little small brush. The black eyeshadow, you can really take anything, but I'm using Game Player from the MAC Pretty Punk palette. Blending a little bit more orange into the crease on top of the black. I'm just gonna pat like a little bit more black into the outer corner, just to make it a little bit more like opaque. This eye, always my least favorite when it comes to blending. This eye though, this eye is just perfect. This eye is totally fine. Like this eye went to college and got a degree and this eye didn't. This eye is me. Okay, so my eyes are pretty much done right now. I'm gonna move on to foundation and my base. I'm gonna tuck my hair behind my hat. I'm gonna do a lot of like steps. I'm gonna get super duper glowy. I'm gonna first start with the Benefit High Beam on the cheekbones and like the center of the face. I don't know if you've ever seen those like Russian makeup artists on Instagram where they do like almost no foundation with like a ton of like really glowy products. They have like really vibrant eyes. Like that's what I want, but my skin looks like shit right now, so that is not what we're going to get, but I'm gonna fake it. For foundation, I'm gonna stick with my good old natasha denona. The Face Glow foundation to this day is still like my favorite of all time. I'm using a MAC 170 to apply. This is actually, at this point in time, like my favorite way to apply this foundation. Like look at how glowy that is. They took this foundation off the Sephora website. I'm not happy about that, but Beautylish does carry this foundation, so I bought two. I don't know if they're going to discontinue this foundation completely. It is absolutely like one of my favorites. I know that some people just don't like it, and that's okay. We're all allowed to have different opinions, but this is quite literally my favorite foundation, like ever. Like it just looks so good. So like my face doesn't exactly look like those Russian Instagram makeup artists, but like my skin does look amazing. With this foundation at least, okay. I'm gonna do a little bit of concealing just to cover up any blemishes. I'm just using the MAC Studio Finish Concealer. I'm using the palette, but I'm just like mixing a bunch of colors, to be honest. I found that my problem with that palette, like I love them so much, they're so convenient, but I found that like my problem with them was that like I would end up using like one color and then not really using a lot of them, and like having an entire palette basically of like concealer shades that I don't use. So to be honest, I just started mixing a bunch of the colors so I could get equal use out of them. Like if there's a color that's like too light or too yellow, I mix it with something that's like a little bit darker and pink. And I find that works really, really well just for like covering up blemishes. I don't know, like makeup isn't an exact science and you can really like play around with shades. Nothing has to be exact. I'm gonna use a little bit of the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. Just doing a couple little dots here or there. I really don't want to add too much. I say I don't want to add too much coverage, but I feel like this is a lot of coverage. I don't know if I said the color on this, but this one is Swan. I know this is like technically adding more coverage. I know this is what I said I don't want to do, but I just want to add a little bit of extra brightness with the Studio Fix Concealer from MAC. This is NC10. Just gonna do like right here, because I like the way that really opens up the face. So I'm gonna apply some powder. I'm gonna use the Hourglass Veil powder. I've really been into this lately. I try and use it very sparingly because it is really expensive, but I love this powder. I bought it during the Sephora VIB sale, the last one they had. With this powder, I definitely feel like my face is set, but I don't lose any of like the glow that I've added. And like most other powders, obviously tend to mattify the face a lot more, so I'm really glad that the Veil doesn't do that quite as much. Oh, I like hit my hand hard with that powder, Jesus. I didn't actually realize that I had an orange eyeliner, but I do. So I'm gonna use the MAC Chromographic Pencil in Genuine Orange. It is a straight up orange eyeliner. I'm gonna apply this to the waterline. I've applied that orange to the waterline. I'm just gonna go in and start to apply those same like orange colors that I applied on the top. I'm gonna use like smaller brushes though, because I don't want my lash line to be like too blown out. I'm gonna start with Orange Soda from ABH, which was the color from the Soft Glam palette. And I'm just kind of connecting it up to the top where the shadows are there. This is like the ultimate like Halloween look. I'm like really obsessed with it. Taking ginger, applying that again to the lower lash line. Keeping it closer to the waterline, because again, I don't want to take this down too far. I'm going back in with that gel liner that I used in the top, just to like softly outline the lash line on the bottom. And it's almost like the eyeliner on top kind of like carries down. I'm going like super duper like gently in. And then I'm taking the edges color to just kind of like diffuse the black a little bit. Yeah, I love this. I think this looks super duper cool. I'm gonna do some contouring and bronzing. I'm gonna start with the milk stick. This one is baked. I can get super duper carried away with this stick. Like, it really is just so creamy that I find myself putting like so much on. So I'm really trying not to apply too much, and especially because I do go over top with a powder, which I'm using the MAC Studio Fix powder in NC35. I'm gonna go in with my MAC Soft and Gentle highlighter. This is my favorite. This is a brand new one. This is like the third that I've owned so far. I'm just like obsessed with this highlighter. It's just like the most like pretty champagne color ever, and it was also the first highlight that I've ever used, and I still use it to this day because it's like seriously one of my favorites. I'm also going to take that color onto the inner corner with a little itty bitty brush. I can't find like my actual like inner corner highlight brush, so I have to settle for this one, but it's okay. So I really like the extra glow, so I'm just going to add a little bit of Shell cream color base from MAC. I'm going to apply that with like a little duo fiber brush. And it really just like changes the way that like my cheeks look entirely. Any like dewiness that might have been lost, it's just like totally like brought back. It's just so gorgeous. And I love applying a lot like right here because I love the way that it looks when you see like the side profile. For a blush, I originally picked Fairly Precious, and I do love this blush. It's super gorgeous, but because I have like so much going on with the eyes already, I just want to go with something a little bit more matte. This is Gingerly. I love this blush. It's one of my favorites, and especially one of my favorites for fall. It just like adds so much like warmth to the face, but it adds that like extra like bit of warmth that I feel like I'm always looking for. I originally wasn't gonna do false lashes, but like the bigger the eyeliner got, like the thicker it got, the more it became evident like that's what I have to do. I'm just gonna pop some waterproof mascara on my lashes. With mascara on, I'm gonna go off camera. I'm going to apply my lashes, and then we'll be right back to finish up a lip. So I've got my lashes on. They're just like a pair of Ardell lashes. And now I'm gonna figure out a lip. Well, I've already kind of chosen what lip I'm gonna do. I really wish that I could do a purple lip, but it has to be orange. Oh, well, you know, I can do the purple lip, then I can just like wipe it off. Oh, I don't have any wipes. I'm out. Shit. Orange it is. I'm just using the Nice and Spicy lip pencil from MAC, which has been discontinued. I'm gonna use like a little lip brush because I really don't want to go like hard with this lipstick. But this is Ashton from ABH. It's a liquid lipstick, and I never wear liquid lipsticks, but that's what I'm feeling like today. How do I save this from being like too like brick red? I'm gonna use a little bit of Very Go Lightly lip glass from MAC. This sun is like shining through my window right now, and it makes me look amazing, and I'm obsessed with it. It's like orange-esque. Like not at all, but like whatever. I'll deal with it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and this look. I like genuinely am like trying to film more. We'll see how it goes. That's like what I always say. But you know, I'm trying. Hopefully when you see me next, I won't be like nearly this like sick and dying. Hopefully. Anyways, that is gonna be it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, don't forget to give it a like, and if you would like to see more of me, then just hit subscribe. And also I decided to like put a little bit of like advice at the end of my videos. And today's advice, which is I feel like so important in this like political climate, is like register to vote. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!